Week 6, let's go! So I actually switched cameras today. I was using Insta360. I wasn't too impressed for vlogging. I haven't really tried it outside for snowboarding. So I actually switched to a DJI Action 4. I don't even know what it's called. So we're gonna see how it goes. So in all reality, we are in the last part of phase 2. So we're in the concentric phase. I'm actually really excited for this. It's a lot, but we are gonna hammer through this. It's a lot of fun stuff, and it's no longer kind of focusing on that isometric, eccentric, really putting it all together and creating that explosiveness in this concentric phase. So overall, I'm stoked to get started with this. This is Monday, so we're doing workout number 1. I'm actually set to play soccer here in about 2.5 hours, but we're getting this done. Probably shouldn't do this because my legs are going to be exhausted, but we got to do it. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm ending it a little bit early today. It took me almost an hour, so a lot longer, granted. I was trying to figure this out, but I only did 3 sets for most. Some of them I did 4. So because of that, because I have to leave in like an hour for indoor soccer, I kind of ended a little bit early. Overall though, I'm still catching my breath. Very well-rounded routine today. It will take a little bit longer. I didn't really take that many rest breaks, but today was it was a solid kind of intermediate advanced movement. Overhead squats, as you could see, I was using a bolster under my heels because I don't have quite the shoulder and thoracic mobility. I'm lacking dorsiflexion in my left leg because of previous injury, so I cheat a lot. And when you're holding that much weight over your head, that's the last thing you want to do. So I give myself a little cheat code. I raise my heels so I don't have to have as much dorsiflexion in my ankles or much thoracic extension in my spine. And I'm able to perform them relatively comfortably. It's still a little uncomfortable just because I don't do it that often, but it's an incredible movement if you know how to stack it and be efficient with your joints and muscles. So be careful with that one. Take your time. Don't use weight if you don't feel comfortable with it. Overall though, pretty solid, feel good. About to run for an hour, or sprint I should say. And then tomorrow I'll be right back at it. That's exhausting. All right, Sarah's doing a little sticker action on her car.
And we have so many stickers. Like,
you got a lead dude. All right, so I'm currently editing. So check that out. I'm gonna put up a new YouTube tomorrow about the top 10 most important muscles that you should be working out as a snowboarder. Anyways, I played soccer late last night, came back, was absolutely beat up. So today I kind of took pretty easy. I'm actually on my way to coach, so I will be adding some aerobic output there, walking quite a bit, you know, showing the kids how to play and whatnot. So, but today I just kind of felt like I needed my body to rest, so I kind of just made it into a rest day, so to speak, an active rest like I always discuss. But yeah, I just wanted to keep you updated. Today was Tuesday. Tomorrow I'll do the second workout. I considered last night kind of my MDSA. And then potentially Thursday I'll do my play session as well as have another soccer game that evening. Okay, so Sarah and I do a live on Instagram once a week. Today is currently Wednesday, and we are getting ready to start that. So we've got our camera, we've got duders, we have our fireplace that's currently turned off but normally have it on, and we just talk to our community and let them in to our real personalities, because Instagram is very superficial at times. So we just want to, make them feel like they are important, they're part of this community, and they can see another side of us. So
Yep.
we're about to do that.
We're joining on Snoga. And then to like accessibility wise, we have a database. Like that's kind of like the Snoga program is.
What is up, my dudes and my dudettes? We have Wednesday. We're doing workout number 2 today. Like I said yesterday, I took off because I played soccer Monday night and I was pretty beat up, just trying to rest and recuperate. But I still coached, so that's good. Today we have high intensity, low volume day. We're in this concentric phase. And I switched it up today in regards to the process. So we're doing 4 sets complete, and then we're moving on to the next 4 sets complete, rather than doing grouping in 2 to 3 to 4 pairs. So I'm curious to see how this looks or how this feels. But overall, it looks like a solid day. I'm excited to get started, and let's do it. Woo, that was fun. Let's see. Time-wise, what are we at? 48. Not bad. It's a little bit longer, but it's a solid time. This was probably one of my favorite workouts of the entire process so far. Really, really enjoyed that thoroughly. That it was very well mixed. A lot of kettlebell use for me. But of course, you can use whatever you want. If you want to use a barbell or a dumbbell or nothing at all. But overall, I feel fantastic. Let's see, today is Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'll probably do a MDSA because I'll play soccer tomorrow. And then Friday, I might do a play session. So we'll see. But overall, solid. In regards to challenges, I might say if you are taking the time recommended or allotted, it will take a little bit longer because we're doing about 4+ sets for each movement. And then if you aren't familiar with the degree of movement, some of these are actually pretty advanced. For example, the clean and press, when done well, it takes a lot of time to learn. But just be careful, take your time, and then utilize the correct education resources if you need. But overall, really, really thoroughly enjoyed today. Hello! Okay, today we have a fun day. We have a play session day, and I actually haven't shown you what these are. And I'm actually very proud of these. And essentially, I made up play sessions. Is it an acronym? I'm not sure yet. I need to figure that out. But play, because I wanted it to incorporate play, like having fun, but also be stressing our body in different ways. So essentially, the idea was, when we're kids, we're constantly moving, jumping, rolling in so many different ways. It's hard to not see a kid do a cartwheel to go do anything. And this is stressing our tissues and joints in different ways that when we become adults, we stop doing this, become stiff, we start moving in single planes, and this is often when we get injured. So I created play sessions to incorporate mobility, gymnastics, bar hanging, single leg balance, all of these different aspects to training that maybe you don't isolate on a normal day-to-day basis. So really to get you out of your comfort zone, but also to make you laugh, also to make you smile and enjoy the process. So essentially, That's why I incorporated these play sessions. We definitely get more intense as the program gets longer or more involved later in the weeks. But the idea was to get comfortable being uncomfortable and have fun doing it. So we're going to show you today what that looks like. Okay, so I will say if you do these, if you have a padded floor or carpet, that's going to be ideal. Trying to do these on a horse mat, it can be uncomfortable if you didn't notice that. But overall, that was so much fun, and I will continue doing these because I do see benefit in them, and I highly encourage you, those who are doing the shred program, to continue with them. Just because, again, when we're caught in a situation on the mountain or even off the mountain, that our bodies are not used to, that's uncomfortable, that's unfamiliar, we want to make sure that we are familiar with that, our tissues are ready to handle that stress, and it's not overload. That's the whole point and why we do these. But that's all I have to say.